Hey fam, sitting here thinking about what's been going on here in this world today when it comes down to dealing with our people that, including myself, that historically voted Democrat, blindly, some people do their homework, but I'm just saying as a race, a lot of us just vote Democrat. I think it's time. No, I'm not gonna use I think it's time. I know it's time for us to move forward. Get rid of this Democrat Party. Don't even think about the Republican Party, but strictly be independent. We have got to learn to use our collective powers to get what we want. Man, we keep on beating the same daggone horse or being fed the same old lies by these Democrat parties for year after year, even using black people like Stacey Abrams and others to galvanize us to the voting polls and vote Democrat for Joe Biden in particular blindly. When he gets into office, what happens? Nothing. He still disses us on the George Floyd crime bill. He still disses us on the lynching bill, anti-lynching bill, and dissing our HBCUs. Just totally just setting us back, or just saying basically, shut the fuck up, black people. I don't care what you want. Told us that we were the reason why coronavirus is still here because of black folks is not being vaccinated in great numbers. When there's probably like 50 million white people, mostly Republicans, who aren't getting the vaccine, who's telling their city councils and their representatives that they are not getting the vaccine. They're not letting their children get the vaccine, or they're not allowing their children to be forced to wear a mask at school. But you don't hear that in the news. You only hear about the likes of Joe Biden and his administration say that black folks aren't getting the vaccine, which we have every right not to, and that we're the reason why COVID exists, which is a myth, which is a lie. You talking about some fake news. Also, the same guy said also in a meeting with some black folks, Al Sharpton and the likes of others, that he made a statement, and I'm going to paraphrase because I don't have the exact quote in front of me, but basically he said that America isn't doomed just, listen to this part, America isn't doomed just because of black people, but because of the decline in white people. Let me say that one more time. This dude says, Joe Biden, your president, that America isn't just doomed because of black people, but the decline in white people. But it's a fact that he said America isn't just doomed due to us. That implies that we are the reason why America is falling, and then the fact that white people aren't reproducing. Again, we talk about a racist guy in office, and none of these guys are going to ever have our best interests. It is time. It is absolutely time that we get rid of this title Democrat and we go right to independent. We go right to a collective. Dr. Claude Anderson had put the blueprint out in all of his books, and certainly in Powernomics. And others had also spoke about how we should use our collective voices to put whoever we want into office. And it is about our vote that gets anyone into office, not the Asians, not the Hispanic, and certainly ain't the white people, because they always going to be divided in a certain way. It's the black community. We the only one that the Democrats can count on without having to own up to any of the campaign promises, that we'll send them our vote, we'll send them to the White House, and that's it. No more responsibility. Just go back to saying, I hope they do something, I wish they do something. Well, we got that power. So I'm asking, and I'm pledging that I will not be voting Democrat just because. I'm willing to be a part of a group of black people that's only going to vote well, we're going to pick our candidate who we want to have into office. If it's having to be a Republican, whatever, an independent, a Green Party, who cares? But we have to pick candidates that has our best interests, including reparations, including these civil rights acts, including fair housing and jobs, and you name it. It's a whole litany of things that we are so far behind with dealing with this system. So I'm asking the black community to please get off your asses and stop just voting Democrat. This has to be our last time. This is it. This can't be another time when the next election come up. We say, well, Donald Trump running again, so we can't let him be in office. Donald Trump ain't the reason why we're in our condition. We are the reason why we're in our condition, because we always seem to put the same liars back in office time after time after time again. So with that being said, fam, unite. Show that we can unite and put a black agenda at the forefront, not on the back burner, not hopefully get to it at the end of the administration. Maybe they get to it in their second administration. No, Joe Biden don't get no more passes. We all love Obama. I voted for Obama twice, like most of us did. But Obama still didn't do anything for us. We are still in the same crying ass, begging ass position. So with that being said, we let Jim Crow Joe off the hook again. He's cutting out all kind of stuff out of the budget. HBCUs are suffering. You forget about anything else, infrastructure in your neighborhoods, in your communities. You can forget about that. We are doomed as a race of people in this country if we do not get our shit together. We have got to vote the right people into office that has only our agendas. Reparation being the number one thing on that agenda. So with that being said, fam, let's do the right thing. And let's teach our children and our children's children to do the right thing moving forward. All right. Peace.